everybody. So I have an idea. I've been gathering stash fall leaves for another Miss Maples storybook journal. And I have these little teeny tiny, see if you can see them, maple seeds. Helicopters is what we call them down here in the South. I just have a few, but I had this idea to trap them, a couple of them, in some tape, some clear packing tape, and make like a little specimen card out of them. And so I was digging around looking for these guys, and I found this in my stash. Some feather, really pretty feather. And I thought, ooh, I wonder if I could trap that in this card. Like do a double opening. I have a square hole punch here that makes this size. But if I did a double one, I'm thinking that my feather would fit in there. So I was gonna come on here and do a little video of me trapping seeds, and actually, I was gonna do a video of me trapping seeds, and then I saw that feather and I was like, ooh, no, I want to do that. But I think what I want to do is a little bit of both. So I'm trying to find, see if I have it. Well, that just posted. Oh, here we go. We'll work with this. I'm just kind of trying to get a better view for you guys. I don't have anything handy, bright white handy, which that's really what I need. Let's see if that is. Ooh, this may work. 1 second while I dig around and readjust some things. How about that? We'll work with that. Perfect, perfect, perfect. You can see my seeds. Okay, so what I think I want to do first is I don't have very many of these. Now, these came from my work parking lot, so whenever they fall again, I can get more. But these are so teeny tiny. There's one that's broken here already. So I thought I would try with it and make sure we can even do this. My packing tape is bleh. It's not my favorite, but it's what we got right now. So we'll try to work with it to the best of our ability. So let's just see if we can lay these guys on here and trap them. And I think what I want to do, I think it's best just to kind of fold us over. Oh, we have static. Okay, well, so this is just a test. So it's mainly a test to see how well this will seal them. Like how the seed part is kind of, I don't know if you really can tell, but it leaves a nice little bump. But otherwise, I think we can work with it. I think that'll work. Okay, that answers that. Tells me that. And so, how's best to tackle this so I don't have static? I wonder if, I think my friend Mary Ellen has done it before. Maybe not with masking tape or tape, but hold please, just 1 second. Maybe we'll play with a dryer sheet. Kind of chill out the static we got going on here. Okay. Don't ask what I'm doing. This is total trial and error here. Okay. Let's try this again. Start with 2 little seeds. That's funny. That's not what I needed you to do, buddy. But thank you. Okay. Now, need this to like, maybe it's my angle that I'm working with. I'm gonna, there's probably a better way to do this. I just don't want fingerprints. And I obviously don't want wrinkles. But we have wrinkles. Which is okay. Given that we have a little bit of texture that we're working with. Okay, let's see if that did us any good. Didn't get my tape exactly even. But I got it even enough. So let's trim it down a little bit. Not too much, because I don't want to cut myself short. And I'm going to, this is just a craft card that I did a square punch in. And we'll glue down or tape down our specimen inside here. I think I'm just going to use regular tape. Mainly because I'm going to seal this up and I'm going to sew around it. So but I do want it to stay. Okay, what is sticky over here? I guess that side is, we didn't get that completely sealed, but I think that'll work. So next step is to glue this guy shut. I'm using a weld bond just because I've got some plastic and tape and all that to work with. I'm wondering if there's a better way to trap these other than this, clear packing tape. I mean, I know I'm sure there probably is, but whether or not my brain's thinking of it, who knows, but... yeah, that's kind of nice, Shell. And you can use it journaling space here and here. We can even trim it if we wanted to. Maybe we will. Or maybe we won't. Maybe we'll just leave it like it is. Interesting. I kind of like it. You can see a little bit of the wrinkles, but in the bubbles, but I think that's okay for my first trapping. I think we're okay. So let me think about if there is a better option for trapping this feather. I have this piece of acetate and I have this clear baggy thing. Let me just cut a piece, a random piece, and see if this is a better way to trap our feather. I don't really like handling feathers. Just a little weird thing I have. We got static going on, so let me see if we can chill out the static a little bit. Okay, let's try this again. Get on up in there. So, will this work better at trapping our little specimen? We could probably actually turn it down a little bit more. Again, trial and error here. Just to keep him in place as he shifts around. Little guy. Excuse me, got the hiccups a little bit this morning. Now is when I need static to work its magic and keep him in place. Okay, so we're going to set him aside for a second and we're going to see what we can do with this card. I think what we'll do is it's front and back. So the point of this card is just going to be to have, let's see here. Unless I guess we did something like you fold it open and there's our specimen, and then you fold it back and here's some writing space. I mean, there would be writing space there too. Okay, maybe we'll do that. Let's, both of these have a little space where the brand name is. So let me clear that off real quick. Get us even here. Okay, so we've got even cards. So if we opened it up, and there was our specimen. So we had writing space and writing space. So we need, that's going to be tricky to get our hole lined up. Because we need 2 squares. I don't know that we'll be able to do that. We may just have to we may just have to chop 1 square, and that's what we'll do. We'll just chop 1 square and use it as a template to just chop the other square. Right? And of course we won't be able to chop this one. We'll have to hand slice it. Actually, let's do this real quick. Oh, goodness, man. Oh. We have a dividing line. That's okay. Well, let's see here. We want to leave the dividing line? No. We want to trim it out. Okay, so now we need a am I right here? So if we open this up, we have a specimen here. And it'll be here. Yep, that's right. Okay. It's a little more complex than I expected it to be. Now we can cut. Move our background out of the way for a minute. And let's see here. Do a little trimmy trim. And hope we come out even. If not, well, at least we know. I won't say we wasted this. Yep. But we are learning as we go. Learning as we go. Okay. Where did our other card go? Okay. So these should technically... Aha! It did work. So we can capture our our feather in here. We were a little off, but that's okay. So, let's see the best way to capture our baby. Again, I'm using tape. because this will be sealed. And the tape gives me the smallest or the thinnest to not add bulk. And then this goes here. Yep. Okay, so we'll use our weld bond and glue this up really good. I'm going to put down some tape on this edge. Well, both edges actually, so it doesn't try to shift around and give us some bubbles or anything. Glue. And use our little spready do. Mainly want the edges. I don't want any glue to squirt into our window frame, obviously. But I do want the window frame glued down. So let's line us up. Hey, look, there's that little feather. Nice. Nice shell. Real nice. And we got glue everywhere because that's what we do. Okay. Did we do it? Did we do it? Did we do it? We did it. Let's put our white back here so we can see what we're doing. So we open our card, we have writing space, and then we have this. Oh, that's so nice, but it also flips out and flips over to more writing space. So it's kind of a jiggy-jaggy card. I like it. I am quite pleased with that. That was a good trapping. That was a good trapping shell. Good little trapping. You can glue it down in a journal like this to where it, you know, where it can tuck in. Nice. We have these little feathery bits and bob scraps. Good deal. I like that. Okay, so we learned that this plastic wrap traps better than this. I mean, I'm going to work with this still. And actually, I don't think I'm going to sew this. I'm just going to kind of leave it as is. It feels pretty stuck. You know, since I used the weld bonding, went to the edges, it feels pretty solid. And I don't feel like, I mean, I guess the feather can still move around, but he's not going to have much in the way of moving around. So yeah, this little guy I'll stitch around, see what we can do with him to zhuzh him up a little bit. But yeah, so there we go. I'm going to play around some more with these guys, and I have some other cards over here that I just got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these left. So I will either make another card or two with these, or I'll keep them in my stash. I don't know. We'll play around with them some more. But anyways, just wanted to see if I could, the idea was in my brain, and I wanted to see if I could make it happen. And what we learned is that we can, but the plastic is going to trap us better, be a better trap than the packing tape. But both are pretty successful. So thanks for joining me. That was fun. And we'll see you guys soon. Bye for now.